Hello everyone, Mata here. Um, this is going to be a little tutorial about my Metroid Prime speedrun and what I have been doing so far. If you hear anything in the background, that's me. Um, I have to put the audio of this low because I can't. I just realized that that my mic wasn't really working, or that my mic wasn't really hearing me that well. So I'm like, screw it. This was a really good tutorial run. This part really wasn't, but that's fine. So I really wanted to show it, and I also wanted a little commentary to explain what I'm doing. Um, Pirate Frigate is the first area you're doing, and I'm showing my options here. Sensitivity is on advanced because Samus will follow the cursor wherever I point. You'll see it more here. Lock on is off or frame is off, so it's more like GameCube for that. You'll also notice it. Rumble is on and Swap Beam and Pfizer is on. And Swap Jump and Fire is on. So the jump button is A and the shoot button is B. It's a lot easier for me to like just mash the B button a lot. Um, in this game, there's a lot of audio cues. You won't be able to hear it too much because sadly both the uh, music and audio are in the same file together, which sucks. Uh, um, but for me, like it's really helpful to just like or to like hear the audio because you just want like 0.5 seconds to scan an important item or like, to activate a teleport or whatever, and then immediately start heading towards that place or like doing something. I stopped here and there because like I haven't really been practicing too much. I charge beam kill that pirate because while you're waiting for the door to open, he knocks you back a bit by firing you. I opened the door with Morph Ball uh, because that turret will also shoot you away, and it's just easier, in my opinion, to just be in Morph Ball. There's really no danger of you getting hit here. As soon as, by the way, as soon as you hit a door, uh, actually, no, you, uh, well, no, as soon as you hit the door, you would need to be in morph ball mode as soon as you can. I wait a little bit because it's always a little finicky with scanning that for some reason. I'm not sure why. Um, but I think I did like really well with actually never mind, that's a lie. Um Alright. I have to do some cuts very quick. Or I don't even know why I said that. Um so now we're getting to the pirate queen or the parasite queen. I don't know why I said parasite. There's a fast kill for this guy. Uh, Alright, and now I'll be explaining how to fight the Parasite Queen. What you notice I'm doing is I'm strafing towards the unprotected part, and I'm actually doing a fast. So that's a fast kill. What I was doing was firing a missile, then tree my beam, or then go back to my beam and then fire a missile again, and like I can keep continuously do that over and over. good. Okay. Sorry about that. I was just making sure that the audio was good and all that. I got interrupted, so I had to edit. Um, the This part is pretty boring. Normally, there's an out of bounds um, that you can get. I think it's like right in here, but we obviously can't do out of bounds anymore. I get some unfortunate bounces, but it's a lot faster to stay in Morph Ball in this area, because then once you get into this area, you can just like breeze through this area. Let me make sure I'm close to the mic. Um, Also, it's a lot easier to unmorph, shoot the door, and then morph back than it is to stay morphed and bomb, I believe. I have to test it. Um, where is the easiest place to test it, actually? I don't really know. But yeah, Morph Ball in these three games, I believe, is the fastest, because once you have Boost Ball, in this game at least, it's a lot faster. Normally, you should have missiles in this, like for those two, but um, quick uh, power beam or quick charge shot will do the trick. So that's fine. Also, as you notice, I have the fusion suit on. I'll explain a bit more about that next video. You want to stay unmorphed once you go through that door, because if you morph, and you just get flown away from that thing. Now we're gonna skip cutscene, or yeah, skip cutscene by mashing the B button. Do a lot of grapple beams or two grapple beam stuff. And we're actually going to lose our equipment in this one. We haven't found outbound stuff yet, or at least the people who have been running this a lot more than me hasn't found outbound stuff yet. We just take the little loss. So our time running out here, or escaping the frigate, is going to be a lot slower than I think that's like the slowest. I think it's the slowest possible. For my time, anyways. Obviously, I messed around here and there, so I lost a few seconds. And now we're going into Talon Overworld. Talon Overworld is actually pretty still self-explanatory. You're going to be doing a little bit of strafing. I don't do strafing here for right now. In a speedrun, you always say no when I show off that you can't do scan dashes in this game, because Nintendo patched that, or whoever made this patched that. I don't think it's Nintendo. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna say anymore. So I'm gonna lock onto that and just strafe 3 times, jump over that beetle, and just do a little bit more strafing since we don't have Morph Ball. And we're gonna go into Chozo Ruins. So this is where where we'll get our first major trick. Glitch, whatever. It's not really a glitch in my opinion, because you're not really getting out of bounds, or like, well, I guess it can be a glitch sequence break anyways. This will be skipping the Hive Mecha boss, but still getting the missile launcher and the energy tank that comes with it. Um, this took like a good few weeks to get used to, and even then, I feel like it's still a bit sketchy. So I save like at in this room. My time in game when I got here was like 7 minutes. You want to be as close to full health as possible for this, by the way. Um, Alright, so let me explain Ghetto jumping in this. So Ghetto jump is your back is gonna be against a ledge or ramp or whatever. Uh, I'm gonna try and explain it and do it without any success. Uh, but basically, you want to lock onto a object that is higher than where you are. So, for example, the Hive Mecha place, and so you're gonna be in the water. It's better to like show it first, and then I'll explain it. So, in a few seconds, I'll be showing it. And Alright, so you want to be on the second step. You want to be switched to scan mode. Um, I do this as a precursor or to make sure. I show that you want to be scanning the Hive Mecha, and you want it to like stay unscanned for all the runs you do. So make sure that you do not copy a file that has it unscanned. You want to be right about there. And so what happened was I was basically right on the backs, like right on the edge of the rock, and then I pressed. So what I did was I started scanning, press down to start backpedaling towards the rock, jump, and then hold towards the Hive Mecha, and that gives me enough height and enough distance to get to like clear that jump. Because like if you just do it originally, you do not like you cannot make that jump originally. By the way, we get that missile for any percent run. Um, that room is really finicky with its door, or like the loading it takes to go from that room to the other two rooms is just ridiculous. Now we're gonna go to the plated beetle, or the plated beetle skip. And I'm glad I got this skip. Like I'm gonna show it, like I show it in this video 3 times in a row. It's actually a really easy trick to do once you know the way to do it. Alright, so normally in the GameCube version speedrun you would have the space jump, so you would get past the trigger to trigger the fight. I don't know where you jump to, but in here, I show that like you get the missile and energy tank from the main plaza. There are 3 different jump points you have to jump to. I'll show all three times. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, no, I'm explaining that you would have space jump in the GameCube version. I explained it a bit earlier. Like, go future me, woohoo! All right, there are 3 jump points. Right there is one. There's the second one. The third one, you have to do a little weird jump and like look at the edge of it. I'm gonna show it again, and I'm gonna try and slow mo it. At least the third one. And I might do it like towards at the end. Um, I'm going to trigger the fight, by the way, just so I can show it 2 more times with uninterrupted. So yeah, the so I guess I can explain that like you like if you don't get the Hive Mecha skip, just reset the run. If you don't get the plated beetle skip, just go through the plated beetle. Because it's actually faster to just fight the beetles than it is to fight the hornets. Or the plated beetle than it is to fight the Hive Mecha. Because the Hive Mecha is just, I believe, a whole bunch of randomness. Um, like the only real loss for this is like fighting all the beetles, because play beetles just like you strafe him once because he will always charge at you when he spawns. So all you have to do is just strafe him, shoot a missile, and then fire. Anyways, jump. So you have to rear jump both the first to the second jump and the second to the third jump. So that jump's good. That jump. So you're gonna hit your head on that ceiling a lot when starting this. That's that's totally fine. So jump, weird jump, and then like look towards the edge of that, as you can see. Jump and then do a little side jump. Hopefully, I hope to everything that you guys understand it. If not, I will still be doing a slow mo version of that jump. Anyways, we're gonna do another little skip, another ghetto jump. Get your scan visor out. Try scan that so that it says object out of reach, and then like do a little ghetto jump. I believe you do forward left, um, and then up, or forward left and then forward. There's that ledge. And then like it'll get some getting used to. Uh, you should see the ledge I'm talking about, by the way, when like to jump on. I don't know why it's there, but it helps speed running. And there's the jump again. We're gonna do it one more time, and we're gonna go on our way. So our next objective is morph ball bombs and charge shot. In the run I saw for the world record run, the person got morph ball bombs first and charge shot. I'm not sure which one is faster to get first. Oh, by the way, there's an invisible ledge right here, which is why you can jump it. And it's really good to just take a little bit of damage there. In this one, you start heading to the right because you can actually make this jump. I thought you could first when I was doing it, um, and and you can. You basically want to be on the edge, and you can just make that easy enough. I'm not sure if they intended it to, but hey, that works. You don't want to morph right there, like I just did. And also, we need more missiles because we don't really have enough. So we're just gonna kill those things, and we got plenty enough missiles. Like we have enough missiles to just take out these guys. It you don't have to take them out. In fact, I think it loses more time to take them out, but it definitely save some time to take those guys out because you're just gonna be shooting them anyways. So might as well just get rid of them. The fight with the sentry turret is the one that I have the most trouble on right now. You like I don't want to use missiles, so I'm just gonna shoot them. It's all good. Now what I try to do is try to do a little ghetto jump to get on top of this thing. There are two ledges here, and as you can see, I'm just trying. Like, I get it. And what it's supposed to do is you can shoot the guy's thing, but I miss like all the times that I get on him. So what? I don't know. What's supposed to work is so I actually got on him this time. And he's gonna pop his little red button again, but I still can't hit it, and I'm gonna run out of missiles pretty soon. So I think I tried one more time. Yeah, no, maybe I don't know. I think I was saying like I'm running out of missiles. I need to go again. Wait again. And then I tried one more time because I guess you want to, I guess you just want to be on this guy's head when you kill him because it'll let you, get the morph ball missiles faster, but if you just, like, run towards him, okay. I don't know what's happening, but if you just run towards him as he's dying, it's basically takes the same amount of time to get the bombs. So I don't know. So now we got morph ball bombs. There's really no other real tricks I show in this video other than like getting charge beam and then head towards the ship. Now you're probably wondering why we're heading towards the ship after charge beam. Like, why aren't we going to Flagra? Well, we still need wild, and there is a way to get wild early still. Nintendo hasn't patched the Flagra out of bounds secret rule point, so yay, that still works. You don't want to be morphed here because you want to get the missiles in here as well. I believe in the 80% run we only get 8 missile packs. Now in here, this is gonna be really fast. Like, you need to hear the little beep before moving on. I get out of scan visor because these two tentacle things are pretty asshole-ish. So yeah. Now I like morphing to because it just uses a bit more time to get charge beam. Now since I took a lot of damage from the sentry turret getting to charge beam, I'm like, okay, I want some more precautionary health. But then I basically immediately lose it in this. Yeah, I actually do. That sucks. But now we're heading back to our ship. Um, I'm just like being super cautious now because I really don't want to die. I still don't know why, but you want to open up that save area. Next is this area. Like you're just gonna jump. Like I think it's better to just morph ball jump. Now this guy gives me so much pain. Like I'm like, oh man, am I going to do this right? But then I get a lot more health. Basically, we almost up to full. Now I tried to show a spring ball jump or like the process of a bomb jump, but I almost died from it. So I have to take the long way. That's a huge like time loss. That's running. But I'm like, all right, we're not gonna take any more damage from this point. I kind of lie. We take damage from beetles on the way, so we're left at a measly 4 HP. It's pretty great. Huh. Don't do what I do, folks. You'll get in trouble. Well, I mean, do the skips and other stuff. Like the Hive Mecha skip, play the Beetle skip. Like, do those two. Like those two are really fun to do now. That's the hit we do. So now I know that us beetles do 5 damage to me. Luckily, that's the only damage we take now. Because if we took another 5 damage from those, we die, and that would be embarrassing. So embarrassing. I just heal up. Now I'm gonna explain why we're here. We can do something like a 3 bomb jump here to get on that ledge. That same ledge in Metroid Prime GameCube that we scan dash to get space jump. You want to balance on this rock. Actually, let me wait a bit when I show how to do it. Come on, when are you gonna show it? Alright. Are you gonna show it now? Yeah, you're gonna show it. Alright. So, I show, like, normal bomb jumping. Like, the normal head you do in bomb jumping. And I'm gonna also show a spring ball bomb jump. You have to be really precise with this. I believe I showed it. Yeah, alright, that was it. So what you want to do is balance on that rock, do a bomb spring ball jump, and then ladder the next 2 bombs so that you can just try to land back on the rock, and then spring ball as the second bomb explodes. And then when the third bomb explodes and you're actually on it, and you actually connect with it, unmorph like 0.5 seconds after, and you should get it. You want to try and unmorph and land on the left side, not on the right. Because apparently the right side the right side is a little ramp, and it will just slowly crush your dreams and pull pull you down. Um, what am I doing here? Come on. When are you gonna be done? I believe that's it, though. Like, that's all I really wanted to talk about and show. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed the tutorial. Uh, I will be recording my attempts at this. But anyways, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.